Roti, kapda or makan, they are termed as basic necessities. But roti is getting costlier by the day in India. For the first time, India is in talks with Russia to import wheat at a discounted price due to surging global prices. This is a rare move by the country to boost supplies and curb food inflation. CPI inflation in India for July month stood at 7.44% beyond RBI's tolerance limit. This was due to rising vegetable prices, especially tomatoes. But why do you have to worry about where the wheat is coming from as long as it reaches your home? Hello and welcome, I'm Pallavi Sharma and you are watching MoneyWise with ET Now. Today we tell you why India is looking at importing wheat, why is it important for you as a common man to know, and how much more do you have to shell for your groceries this month. Let's begin. India is exploring options to import wheat. Government's warehouse stocks of wheat stood at 28.3 million metric tons on August 1, which is 20% below the 10-year average. Last year, India halted wheat exports due to decreased output, and this year, the crop is predicted to be 10% less than the government's estimate. The government projected the wheat output to be 112 million metric tons this year, but the actual output is much lower at around 102 to 103 million metric tons. And the country consumes 108 million metric tons of wheat annually. Now, the reason for the low output was erratic weather, but this has hit the common man's kitchen budget massively. Wheat prices in India have surged to the highest level since February. Atta is retailing at 37.4 rupees per kg in August across India. Wheat and rice, two staple foods of India, have been burning a hole in the common man's pocket for the last 3 months. Inflation of wheat remains elevated at 12.4% on an annual basis. The country on July 20 banned exports of non-basmati white rice, and now it's importing wheat. This is important because this is the first time that the government is thinking about this. The last time private players imported a significant amount of wheat was in 2017 due to geopolitical tensions and lack of fertilizers. It stood at 5.3 million metric tons. The government also has been considering slashing import duties of wheat, which is at 40% right now. It has also considered limiting stock holdings of wheat for the first time in 15 years. This time, India is in talks with Russia to import 8 to 9 million metric tons of wheat. Russia, because it can get it at a discounted rate just like oil. The strategy is projected to secure a significant discount ranging from $25 to $40 per ton. Now, this ensures that the cost remains lower than the local prices. But not just wheat, tomato prices, onions, peas, brinjal, garlic and ginger prices have doubled in the last few months. Vegetable inflation rose by a whopping 37.34%, which means you are paying 37.34% more for vegetables. So what happens when inflation is increasing? First, the consumer's purchasing power goes down, so you buy less because the prices are up. Now, the margins of these companies also decline due to inflation because they have to pay more for the purchase of input materials. It also raises rate hikes. This time, RBI has maintained the repo rate, but there might be a rate hike if inflation rises. In April, RBI had paused rate hikes after a streak of hikes. Now there is a hawkish outlook. If the interest rates rise, loans will be affected. You will have to pay more interest. Inflation has also caused severe recessions. That is also a concern. Inflation also hurts bonds and growth of stocks. As interest rates increase, bond yields are also rising, which impacts the stock market. To know how bond yields affect the stock market, click on the link in the description for a detailed video. And for more such informative videos, keep following ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.